The last question, number 16. What's permissible in sex? By the time I get halfway through the conference, so many people are asking, well, what can we do? And they begin to ask questions about oral sex, anal sex, role playing, equipment, vibrators, videos. They begin to ask all kind of questions, which I understand, because if you're legit asking questions, then I believe these questions can be answered. Now, there's this thing called triangulation. We call it triangulating in land navigation, and you're out in the field and you're reading maps and compasses. And one of the things you do, you find 3 points on the map where you're at and two other distances, two other points out there. And what you do, you're here, and boom, there's a tower here, there's a bridge here. And what you do, you make azimuths, and you boom, you kind of figure out, and you can triangulate exactly where you're at. Well, with these questions, you need to do the form of triangulating. And here's the 3 questions. If you take these 3 questions and apply them to just about any question you have about sex, you'll pretty much get in the ballpark, whether it's a yay or a nay. Number 1, is what you're asking about prohibited by Scripture? You need to ask, does the Scripture say don't do it? Because if it does, well, there's a no-no right there. Number 2, is it beneficial? Is what you're asking about, is it beneficial? And number 3, does it involve anyone else? Okay, if you take those 3 questions, is it prohibited by Scripture? Is it beneficial? And does it involve anyone else? You can triangulate and get answers to your questions. Try it. And if you have questions, leave a comment or contact me, and we'll get into this. I do cover all of these at length and in detail in part 5 of the sex series, Restoration. Thank you for taking the test. God bless you. Share this info. If you've gotten anything out of it and just at least provoke some thought in you, share it. Love you guys. God bless. Philippians 4:8 says to think on these things.